Hey, what's going on, guys? Eduardo, Monster Fish Gal, Fish Snail Guardians. Alright, everybody doing tonight? Just wish I could add my own music. That would be much better. Anything interesting going on for anybody tonight? Don't have a whole lot here for me. Water changes earlier here and all these guys. That's about it. See some more people rolling in here. How's it going, guys? Ready. Hey, how's it going, Glitch? I'm not quite sure what we're getting into tonight. I haven't quite decided yet. Oh, I slid off the road earlier today. That was fun. Wasn't too bad. Luckily, I was able to get back out of it, but just slid a little bit too far. All right. Yeah, anything interesting? I don't think I've ever bought anything off of Teespring personally. Maybe. I don't know. I do not know. I got nothing better to do tonight, so. The weather is pure crap, too cold, and one heater didn't work, and unfortunately all my guppies died. Oh shit. Were they just assorted guppies, or were they some nice, expensive certain strain, or trying to see what I need to do to make merch? I'm not sure where to zone it. Okay. Right on. Yeah, I couldn't tell you either. I've never made merch. How's it going, just in case? What is up? I don't think I've seen you in here before. You might have. I don't know. So was the line. Okay. Well, black Moscows are pretty. One of my favorites. Mm. I used to have a strain I got from Michael's Fish Room a while ago. Some red dragon skin or whatever it is. They were pretty. I ended up selling them all. I just got tired of them. Wanted something a little different. On the bright side, I did place my order for a bunch more coral. Again, Supposed to be in the negatives or below zeros this week, though, so we'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Hey, Danny, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping by. Just chit-chatting here. I think I'm going to keep this name, though, on Tuesdays, Random Thoughts. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Nothing too specific, just talk about anything. People come up if they want to, I don't care. People nice. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Eduardo. I am in the hunt for some nice frittatas if anybody can lead me to some. I can't seem to find any, not through my sources. Cool beans if you could help me out. Or I had the lowdown. I did manage to get all my pygmy Cory fry out and over in one of these tanks. I got a bunch of Java moss growing. Doing really well. Happy about that. Used a big old turkey baster. It's funny. Finally got to see one of the centipede, little baby centipede knifefish that's been in there forever now. They don't come out at all the entire time I've had it. They're pretty fantastic though. I missed my big one that was over here. He just got old. He was pretty active though. He'd eat out of my fingers and shit. If you don't know what a centipede knife is, you should look it up. They're great fish for like leaf litter tanks and stuff like that. It's actually what they like. They're not too hard to take care of either. Sorry guys, I'm sitting here trying to save all my shit before I close everything out. All right. So I finally went in and talked to Animal Behavioral College and had them put me on a list to. It's like a recommended place for work once somebody passes the course, aquarium maintenance course in my area. I don't really feel like paying for somebody to come like 2-3 hours away just to work for me. That's kind of pointless. So hopefully something works out through that. Could really use some extra help. Getting way too burnt out. Everybody's quiet tonight, man. You be hanging here. If you could, when you get a moment, hit the like, subscribe, maybe the bell if you want. It would be very much appreciated. Oh, you're all right, Danny. I'm just picking on y'all. What's going on, Sir City? How you doing tonight, man? Welcome to Random Thoughts. Oh, man. I think I saw you over in Ladies' Night in another stream last night, I think. I think so. Seen you around a little bit. Mr. Surf City. Let's see. Trying to pull up one of my wholesale order lists for you guys so I can show you guys what I got or what I ordered. Gotta find it real quick. All right. Real quick. Damn it. Alrighty. All right. Got a few of these purple plating Manipora. Where is it here? The Highland or the highlighter long tentacle Conopora. We got a couple of assorted packs. Let's see here. The forest green Pomacora. Where is it? I did pick up one of these in a blue polyp bird's nest. Hmm. Yeah, and I got one of these last week. The assorted 50 pack, couple of those last week. Cultivate a little bit of it. Get a little bit of an assortment here. I'm stuffing them all into customers' tanks, anyways. I bought the last few of these cultured rainbow bubble tips. Those are really neat. One of my favorites. I haven't really decided if I wanted anything else, though. Getting ready to pack up the computer and head home. Gonna listen on the drive. Right on, man. Appreciate it. Be safe. Hey, John. What's going on, man? What are you up to? Just kind of hanging out, chit-chatting here. Nothing too exciting tonight. Probably only going to be on for about an hour and a half tonight, just so you guys know. A lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Right side. There's been a lot of people pushing me to do it, but I started. Hey, Steven, what's going on? I started making a YouTube channel for narrating books and stuff. So, see how that goes. Test it out a little bit. I think it'll be funny. It'll be hard not to laugh through most of it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give him a best shot. That's a good message to pin up there. What's up in her? What is up in her? Steven. And I'm just tinkering with shit around the room. Just little tweaks to the tanks. Right on. Yeah. I've had a lot of people tell me I should start narrating books and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty funny. Fuck, well, who was it last night? Jimmy P even said something before he took off last night. It's been a lot of people. So maybe I should take their advice. I don't have a problem with it. As long as I can keep myself from laughing if they're like some romance novel or something, which is mostly what people want me to read. Can't say I've personally read any romance novels myself, but it's just not my style. Hey, what's going on, Glitch? Not a whole lot. Just hanging out here.
Chilling, checking out this Teespring sheet.
Yeah, anything interesting? What the hell am I doing here?
Not really. I guess I gotta figure out, I gotta design it first. I thought they might have had something to do that with, but
Would you at least already have an image ready to upload to it?
no.
Huh. I don't know how that would go then.
Yeah, so I gotta figure that part out.
Shit, I'm still looking for somebody to draw me something up. I want something hand drawn.
I don't even know where to start.
I don't know who to ask.
For yourself?
Yeah. For the channel here.
There's a couple people. I know there's Priscilla. She's at Swiss Aquatics. There's a Leah something here in Canada. She did Motor Cities.
All right.
There's a
I don't know where to
couple of
look.
people. Yeah. Swiss Aquatics is really talented. I think she's more the hand drawn, and the Leia girl's more digital. So
Okay. I'm definitely looking for something a little more hand drawn, something like that.
yeah, if you go over to Swiss Aquatics, you'll see a lot of her stuff. It's like insane. She's really talented.
Oh yeah. I've actually lent my voice to Project LibriVox before. That's interesting. I don't really know what that is. What is it?
Yeah, Leia Jet, that's her.
Okay.
Or you could go over to Fiverr.
Yeah. Good. I just don't feel like making it myself. I'm horrible at drawing, but I can put stuff in a fish tank.
That's it. Well, Fiverr, it's got all kinds of people that.
Oh, you can hire somebody on there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I guess, Eduardo, I feel like I stumble my words a lot.
Yeah. I mean, like once you get into it though, like I think you'd be fine.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something where you like would like pre-read the chapter before you like read it out loud, so you know like your different like vocal cues kind of deal.
Okay. Makes sense. I was wondering how I was gonna do it.
Oh,
Uh,
Stephen P is. Ooh, I like that. I love audiobooks.
that's
Like,
kind of what I'm gonna be doing. Just reading books off to people. I'm gonna
like
make a YouTube channel out of it.
I don't have the attention span to like read a book, but
Mm-hmm.
because like I need to be multitasking all the time for some reason.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at it too. I'll be sitting there in a stream like this myself, and I'll still hop over in somebody else's stream to start
Yeah,
talking for a moment.
right. So I have to be doing like more than one thing. And for some strange messed up reason, if I'm reading a book and just reading a book, like I can't retain that information. It was the same thing with like when I was doing my studies for university, like I had to have like an audio book going on in the background while
Right.
I'm reading my text.
I mean, I do some audiobooks and stuff, but I mainly listen to like streams and other videos and stuff while I'm working. Where I get most of my time in.
Audiobooks definitely got me through the vid.
Anyone can do audiobooks there, anyone. So yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just have to make sure mine are listenable. If I do try that place, I don't know. I'm gonna start on YouTube first, see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Me too, Glitch. It's probably ADHD because that's my major issue. I can never do just one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just so used
Uh,
to doing stuff constantly. I can't.
yeah, I guess. Like even listening to streams, like I'll get up and I'll be doing something or I'm like jotting notes down or
Yeah.
like I can't just sit there and do nothing. Or I'll be playing a game on my phone. I can't just do one thing at a time.
My life doesn't allow it. My kid doesn't allow it. It's crazy. Damn kids. Damn business.
Sorry?
Sometimes I wish I never started all this.
Yeah, that was the other thing is when I had my woodworking business, books were great because sometimes I'd be on the scroll saw for a couple of hours, so I'd have that going on in my earbuds while I'm cutting.
Right. I just got a big old stereo at work and listen to everything off of. Oh, that's why I sucked at school. I read
I
lots of
just,
books though, all sorts of different stuff. I just don't
I just
know.
wish textbooks came in audiobooks form.
I
Like they
Yeah,
have the read out loud format, but it sucks.
that would be so much easier.
Yeah,
Or even just did a video on it if they really wanted to.
yeah,
Going through it and pointing it out at the same time, kind of
yeah,
pictures and shit. That would have helped me.
yeah. Like there's a lot of money to be made in that. Like
Hmm.
reading textbooks for people because like a lot of people like for instance, let's say you have to read like 5 chapters. Well, let's say you're at work and you could throw some earbuds in, you could be doing your reading basically at the same time.
Yeah, or a form of studying, I guess.
Yeah,
And you have a voice that can gauge the listener as a theater educator. I have the gift of picking up powerful voices, and you have the
yeah.
tonality for specific genres like SCI or sci-fi fan. Wow, I can't believe I started spelling it out. Sci-fi and fantasy books. Yeah, I wanted to. Those are kind of the books I like too. I like mystery, murder, all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah, it would have
Usually
to be
not
books
romantic.
you're interested in.
I want to like start with like short stories and stuff, stuff that's only going to take 20 minutes to
Yeah.
half hour to get through. And work on from there, maybe.
I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah. I just know there's a lot of short stories and stuff out there that are really good that I like.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking I can do poems and shit too, like for shorts.
Hmm.
Mm. So, what do you do for a living now?
Me?
Yeah.
Right now I'm on sick leave. I'm going back probably next week, but right now I am basically an online travel agent, but I work in the service department.
Right on.
So when your flight gets all messed up, I fix it.
Okay. Cool.
Like, or your itinerary.
Right on.
Or if you decide that, the country you're going to is on lockdown, then I hook you up with a credit.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. I mean, working from home is okay, but I miss the actual like interaction with people.
Yeah. So there's a skill you can practice. Let's go. Tongue twisters.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm a really social person when I'm at work, even though I have social anxiety. Um, but like with my job, they have scripts and stuff, and you got to stick to the scripts. So then they listen to your phone calls and you get graded. And I constantly get a shitty grade because I don't, I'm a human, not a robot.
Right.
So
I don't even
I
know how to
personally
follow
think that my clients would rather talk to a human than a scripted robot
that. Oh,
clone.
for sure. For sure. That's
It's
why I
like when
take the
I'm
time
typing
to.
stuff into the computer because I can't put people on hold, I'll ask them, like, how's weather, like, or I'll hear kids in the background. I'll be like, how old are your kids? Oh, yeah, that's fun age, and like talk instead of having dead air, while I'm doing what I need to do because I can multitask.
Right. Yeah. I have the option through my business number to do it like a robot.
Hmm.
I chose to just take them all personally because I like that extra personal touch. I know that's what I would want.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's just too much of that now.
Right. No, I cannot sing opera, Stephen. I don't think I've ever tried, to be honest.
That would be an interesting.
I know back in high school, I sang in a talent show, Bad Company. That was pretty interesting. I didn't do too bad. Toy boat 5 times fast. Towboat. Towboy. Okay. Good. I just think I got to read through it, like Glitch was saying, once or twice, and then actually record myself doing it.
I feel like in a lot of audiobooks I've listened to, there's like also editing
Mm-hmm.
too. Quite a bit of editing goes into it as well.
Oh. Play around with it a bunch. You got to find a good like recording program.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
But
going to be
like, I
showing
mean,
my
a
face or
well-read
anything.
audiobook like is the bomb, you
Mm-hmm.
know? It can like make or break a book.
I'm going to give my best shot. Hopefully, I can get like actual authors or stuff like that to sponsor me reading it
Yeah.
too. That'd be pretty neat.
Like a lot of people like they're really like monotone and it's like but some people, like they actually like get engaged with the book and so then
Mm.
you more or less like you're feeling like what's happening in the book and
Yep.
it keeps you engaged too.
Right. For sure. I'm a baritone naturally. I don't know what I am. I honestly don't. I would assume a baritone, but never had anybody tell me. So I once held a note for a long time. I fell on the piano keys with my head and lasted forever. It'd be kind of funny to watch it, Ordo. it just me, or is it when a dude sings in soprano, kind of awkward sometimes? It's super high pitch, man. Just, I don't
Yeah.
know. I bet they did, Eduardo. Next week, I got to go over to the aquarium and check on all those damn tanks and see if they need clean. That'll be fun. Big old Aeropima tank.
Yeah.
It's like 9 foot deep, 24 feet long.
So that one, like, I guess you dive in?
No, I just use a snorkel, really. I don't really
Oh,
need
okay.
to. It's not that deep.
Yeah, I guess it's only 9 feet.
Then my algae scrubber's on like a pole. So
That'd be something. Like, go at, like, actually, like, jumping into a tank to
it's
clean
fun.
it.
It is fun.
I guess it would be.
What's nasty is jumping in the massive refugiums.
What's that?
It's like a natural filter. You pretty much create a little biome in a little section in your sump. A bunch of live plants. You can even have some animals and stuff in there. But they
Oh,
suck out all the bad phosphates and nitrates. Then you just kind of cut portions of it out as time goes to give it more room to grow. Cleaning those out smell like asshole.
oh,
Terrible.
yeah.
It's real bad, especially when they get over like 8 feet.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
that doesn't
sticking.
sound like a good time.
I was sticking those foam earplugs up my nose trying to stop the smell.
Yeah, that's one thing about aquariums is like I recently switched out substrate from 2 aquariums and like they're clean tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, that substrate smelled like death. And like your water can smell just fine, and then as soon as you go to switch that substrate around, it's like, oh God.
Yeah, it's not some funky stuff. What gets me is the older people who've had a tank for like 25 years and all their fish finally die off. They have me come tear it down and all that stuff.
Hmm.
And it's just never been cleaned at all. And it's even worse.
Oh God. Like
Made me gag a
ancient
few times.
prehistoric
Mm-hmm.
fish poop,
Yeah.
like fermenting.
Yeah, I think last stream I was talking about, I had one family, one of my old customers died. And they didn't say nothing to me. It just kind of fell off. So I just kind of went with it. I was paid up and everything. He didn't owe me anything.
Yeah.
A few months later, his daughter calls me and lets me know that he died and called me to come take all the shit away and get it out of there. Well, they never told me that the fish were dead and everything was unplugged and sitting in the middle of the room for 3 fucking months
Oh, gross.
with the water still in it and the fish.
Oh, rotten fish soup.
Mm-hmm. And they put towels over it to keep the smell down.
Oh God. Even
Mm-hmm.
worse.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
God.
I'll go check that out, Danny. Steven, you sing, or is that just wordage with rhythm? Not too bad. Yeah. Last time I went and did one of those big refugiums, though, I threw my clothes away afterwards. It was bad.
Yeah, I guess.
I didn't even want to wash them. Or I didn't want them in my house. I didn't want them in my washer. Nothing.
No. No. I wouldn't either. That's raunchy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down. I just wanted to jump up and say hello.
I appreciate
And
it. Thank you.
I'm gonna get ready for bed here.
Awesome. Awesome. Have a
I'll be
good
in
night.
chat for a bit.
Sounds good.
All right, dude. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks.
I thought about singing a few times, but I don't know. Never had the time for it, I guess. It is easier on the nostrils a little bit. be afraid of funky smells keeping fish, that's for sure. I always have to take a shower when I get home from work. Most of the time, or shortly after, because I smell like fucking fish tank. Thinking about picking up a water monitor. Black Dragon. I just don't know. It's expensive, but I've always wanted one, and I have the potential to keep that. I'm gonna get it as a baby though, so I can train it myself. Get used to me. Taking care of others and putting together enclosures is it for them. So I have a bit of experience with them. Do I sing? I mean, I make mouth noises that are more or less in tune. There's the T-Pain parody, so it's auto-tune. Hey man, still singing if you ask some people. Yeah, that's singing right there. Back on the topic of the whole narrating thing, does anybody know any good audio recording software? I know nothing. It's an old one I used to know when I was a kid, like 12 years now. It's probably longer than that, but from 13 to 16 years ago. Something called Fruity Loops. Just can't spell guppy without. Holy gee. Sound really good in the shower, but I have sang theatrical musicals, Little Shop of Horrors, and a few others. Nice, Eduardo. Windows voice recorder. Lots of vocal practice. Yeah. Ought to be getting lots of vocal practice if things go all right. Still got to figure out how the hell I'm going to have time to squeeze all that in there or into my schedule. So, I know where a few people are from, like Eduardo, but where's everybody else from? I'm up here in northern Ohio. I have an educational background in music, just no vocal range. I can play the shit out of the trombone, though. Hell yeah, Eduardo. I used to play the trumpet back in high school or junior high. About a my brother though. My brother though is a damn good guitarist, electric and acoustic. Part of my drama classes, I love students that are super talented vocally. Hey, I understand that. Auto tune is my friend. Hey, I don't sing enough to use it. If I have to use auto tune and do a narrating, I'm a shitty narrator. I feel like he could get down quite a few instruments after him talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember you're from Wisconsin, John. St. Louis, Missouri. Hell yeah. Been to Missouri a few times and Wisconsin. Yeah, I know glitches in Canada. Louisiana, hell yeah. Down there years ago. I was born in Kentucky. Fuck Japan. B&W. Right. Eduardo's from Southwest Florida, I believe. Right? Just to be sure. I think she means Pacific Northwest. Eduardo. Yeah. Yeah. I live here, but originally born in Puerto Rico, raised in Jersey. Hell yeah. Do you remember, or were you too young to remember Puerto Rico, or were you older before you left? Man, I know one thing I need the hell out of here because I can't handle sub-zero weather anymore. Yeah, we're about to be in below zero all week this week, I think. I'm stuck with Shanna moving to my city. Haha, can't wait. I bet. I don't know. I don't plan on moving anytime here soon. I've only been in this house for 4 years now. I bought it, so I don't own anything on it. So it's nice. Property taxes is fucking expensive though. Okay. Pretty Eduardo. Very interesting. Did a lot of traveling when I was younger, but I've always been around like Kentucky, Ohio, Florida. My dad's from Florida. Family's from down that way too, or a lot of it. Some in Michigan as well. Yeah, Surf City, I do. I own an aquarium maintenance setup and acquisitions business. I also do the same thing with reptile. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Good night, Danny. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, seriously, it's pretty fun. I just recently, over the last like year, got into industrial maintenance and stuff for aquariums and zoos, working on their filtration systems, cleaning out their tanks and stuff. Pretty fun. I love it. It's a lot better than working for somebody else. It's a bit of a headache, though. I'm getting burnt the fuck out. It's the one state you'd move to right now if I could. Not too sure, but I know it'd be down south somewhere where it's a little warmer. Probably somewhere I can have like sort of like a half-assed fish farm. Be nice to keep stuff outside. A lot of reptiles too. Oh, Steven gave me his headache. What's the one state you guys would move to right now if you could? That's a good question. Had to relearn the Spanish language. Yeah. I took Spanish classes back in high school, but I couldn't. I wasn't with it. I ended up changing that class for something else. I think I did like algebra 2 or something like that. Extra math class. Give me a second here, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Alrighty. Where are we at here? New Mexico, I think. Funny thing is, I was actually taught English for 12 years in Puerto Rico and drama. That's cool. That's pretty neat. So, what do you guys say we go check out, see if our Arizona Aquatic Gardens got anything new? Also, there's a site that I found a long time ago that I use quite a bit for my business. It works pretty accurately. But if you guys ever sorry about that. Push the wrong button. I was trying to show you guys this Aquarium Calculators website that I use. Pull it up for you here. All right, this right here. I use this a lot. you guys would appreciate it too. It's fairly accurate. It's always good to double check your work, but you see the list I got here. Just about anything you need. It's mostly for salt water, but there's definitely a lot of stuff here you can use for fresh, like water changes and stuff like that. So thought you guys might appreciate it. Here's a link to it. Oh, that's not the right fucking link. What the hell? No, it's not an app. It's a website. I just sent the link. It's right above you here. Eduardo, you're just a jack of all trades. Oh, yeah, he is. In Florida, I've taught English, drama, and orchestra, and I had to cover several other courses due to this fucking virus. It's nuts, man. Pretty neat, though. I'm sure it looks good getting your doctorates. In many ways, yes. Before college, I was mostly into sales. I was fucking great at it. Heck yeah, man. There's that. Now I'll switch over here to aquatic gardens. That'll look with me. You guys are pretty great. Great selection of fish. About anything you think of, really. Even a nice saltwater selection. Oh, let's see here. Daniel. Got anything interesting in here? Nice fire lines. Ooh, those are pretty. I like that a lot. These guys too. Wow. Those were not there last week. Is it just me, or do these look like long fins? Those top and bottom fins just look extra long. Waiting for him to get in some Phoenix reservoir. I need some more miscellaneous schooling fish. Apparently ropefish are miscellaneous schooling fish. Those are some nice Daniels. Oh yeah, John, I order through these guys all the time. All the time. We have some great quality stuff here. It's also where I got all my adenoids from. Like these guys here. Hyphen glassy glassfish, the hyphen glassy parchlet parambasis lala. That's actually pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. I don't think I've ever seen these. Too bad they're out of stock. Got some of these though. Huh. Widely distributed species reported from India, Orissa, Tripura, Assam, Bengal, and Bihar. In Myanmar, Parambasis mala is known from the lowlands of the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Mahanadi basins in India and Irrawaddy basin in Myanmar. Roberts, 1994. It's very common in Assam. Glass perch is an old aquarium fish. The first importation was in the as early as 1905. Nevertheless, their Still totally wrong rumors about fish, so it is often said that Parambala's lala would prefer brackish water. However, this is nonsense as the fish occurs exclusively in pure fresh water where it lives in schools. It's about 8 centimeters or 3.1 inches. Never becomes larger than 1.5. Sorry. Okay. So it's not really going to get larger than 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Males, a high fin glassy partial, a very pretty whitish blue seam along the anal and dorsal fin, which lacks in females. Keeping the high fin glassy parchlet is easy, but they prefer live foods, frozen or freeze-dried food, such as bloodworms. Cool. Hey, Didi, what's going on? How you doing, Jake? There were a couple of cichlids on there last night that I personally didn't know about. So badass. I'll have to go check that out. Sorry about that. Keep pushing buttons. All right. Some nice cobalt blue. There's some other species of glassfish there. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's cool. Night goby. I haven't seen those in a long time. Celebes and gold wrestling half peaks. Golden top minnows. Huh. Pretty big. Pretty neat. Centipede knifefish right here. These are what I was talking about. That's what's in this tank next to me here. Little babies, about 1.5 inches. These guys are awesome. Really like living down in leaf litter on the substrate and stuff. They're also known as the Sierra knifefish. We get about 8 inches. Pretty great. Hoven's carp or golden sharks. Huh. Okay. They actually get really, I like their scales when they get bigger. At least in this picture. Hey, yes, what's going on, man? Yes, I would appreciate it if you did. I will love you forever. Promise. Glass knives are pretty sweet if you guys haven't seen those before. They kind of look like the centipede knifefish, same body and face shape, but drastically different colors. Black banded and Leperinus fasciatus. Those are great. Some fat looking Madaka rice fish. Yeah, figures they'd be out of stock. Everywhere's out of stock on fucking pandalujas. Makes me angry. Some Amazon puffers. Those are pretty neat. You don't see those very often. The green Scatophagus argus. Or this guy over here, the red scat. That one's sweet. A silver barred. Go for me. Those are pretty nice. How big you can get them? 4+ inches. Not too shabby. See what else they got here. testosterone fish. Only place I've ever seen anybody lift any fish is testosterone fish. It cracks me up. African tiger. Yep, it's the actual tiger and Goliath tiger fish. Oh, no, I guess it's not. But it is in the same family. Be cool if it was that one. So you can get some Giardini in here. Like the long tendrils off the back fin there. Some Asian needle nose. Broken line royal. Hmm. Those datnoids again. Check on chat here. It's Arizona Aquatic Gardens or azgardens.com. Anybody can order from here. I think so. And they're in Arizona, so if you're out or it's a bit warmer, it's really easy to get it shipped to you. All sorts of stuff in here. Ooh, puffers. I'll see any orange saddle fugus anywhere. I've never seen one. Not in a tank. Personally. Red base snook. Those broody islands look great. Nice looking Salvini too. They have a really nice selection of plants too. That's pretty nice though. Altlandsberg. Super nice and red. Chrysanthemum. Tweedy eye. Ooh, that's nice. Duplixa japonica. Might pick up some of that. Obama. That's pretty cool. Huh. Have to get a bunch of that. That looks nice. All right, S. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you stopping in. They're all right. I've used them for quite a long time. I like a lot of their plants. One thing that I don't like most of my wholesalers and stuff like that, I'll actually go and visit their facility to make sure that's exactly what I want. Make sure they're to the standards and quality that I need. And this place won't. They're not open to the public at all. So the thing I don't like so far. I thought I was sharing that with you guys the whole time. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Jennifer. Lady Diana, how's it going? We got another 15 minutes here before I hop off here. Appreciate you all coming in and hanging out. Trying to figure out more to do for this random thoughts segment that I've got going on with this. Not quite sure. I feel like I need a co-host for this particularly. That'd make things a little better, I think. I use like 15, 20 different places to order everything I need, sometimes even more, including all my local stores. I go, okay, cool. I appreciate you, Chad. They're pretty neat. No, there's a couple other people saying they would too. Really made up my mind yet, I guess. So I'm trying to figure out a good, simple video editing website or software I can use. I haven't found any that I like yet, personally. Oh, thanks, Lady Dan. Yeah, she was a sweetheart. Or, can't say a sweetheart, but she was awesome. Her name was Lilith. Gorgeous, black-eyed or blue-eyed leucistic king cobra. Kevin's a great guy. He honestly, they haven't even put out a new video or anything really. Donnie's been putting out shorts and stuff like that, but he hasn't put out an actual video in a couple weeks because of that whole situation with the cobra. He's hurt bad. He had one hell of a connection with that animal. KG Tropicals or the co-op, yeah. It's pretty neat. I don't know. I got certain equipment and stuff that I like, and usually I can wrangle it up through my wholesalers and stuff. Filters, punch filters, anything. All my dechlorinators and meds, all of it. And on top of that, Diane, they're dealing with one guy in particular attacking them and shit like that. And, yeah, which hasn't helped the situation. They've even went as far as like making like memes and shit about him losing his snake and all sorts of nasty stuff. It's pretty bad. Yeah. I just wish too many like local fish stores and obviously the box stores and stuff. They're just trying to make a quick buck and it makes it suck for the rest of us. Unless you have something like that going on. What's the autopsy? Not sure why anybody would give him a shot at a time. He's hurt. Yeah, dude. If that gives you an idea of the type of people he's dealing with, yeah, it's pretty terrible. Yeah, I do too. Eduardo. Rescued a few chameleons out of there though. They were keeping him in an enclosed, like a half-grown veiled chameleon, and enclosure the size of a shoebox, and on top of that, they kept his water in a water bowl. Chameleons don't drink out of water bowls, period. They drink the moisture off the leaves and stuff. That's why missed it all the time. So it was pretty badly dehydrated and stuff like that too. I felt bad, so I picked him up. Nice. I have to go check them out. There's so many fucking sites and stores, and can't keep track of them all. It blows my mind how many there are when you actually start looking into the stuff. It does this. I do the same thing. One of my buddies owns a local fish store that I go to over in Portland, not too far from my shop. I help him out quite a bit. He does good though. Spend a lot of time just chit chatting and hanging out at a lot of fish stores. Great connections and stuff like that. Just makes it easier for my business, especially if I'm having try. If I can't find anything in my wholesale order list or anything like that, maybe they can. Friends with a lot of people. With situations like that, we'll help each other out. I'll bring him fish, he'll bring me fish. I buy certain tanks in box stores, but I still prefer local fish store to pick up 3 40-gallon tanks for free on Saturday. Very glad I did. Tomorrow we go to get lids for a few. Nice, man. Nice. That's a good deal. Haven't bought any fish through mail yet. I'm sure, like, take a look though. Yeah, it's interesting. Just make sure it's warm. Um, a good company to go through for your first time ordering fish is Aquatic Arts. They are awesome. Awesome. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, dude. Um, I'm he got me on a hunt for him too, and the other species that I found that I like. Yeah, I'm looking hard. Haven't found anything yet. You said you wanted the spiralis kind, or the spiralis, right? So might as well pick up as many different species of them as I can, if I can. 120, just offered them to me. Nice. 120s are nice. I really like the 210s personally. 75s. Those are my favorite. And I really like 15s too. They're same height as a 20, just a little shorter. So I got my axolotl in. He's sitting here behind me. Hello, man. You definitely got me super interested in them too. So I know I'm getting whatever I can get my hands on for sure. I had them on Facebook Marketplace, but we met in local fish stores. Nice. That worked out, huh? Thinking about getting rid of that black belt and those two. I'm not getting rid of those two parrots, but open up that 75 so I can bust out one of those hyperspectral lights here soon, probably the next couple weeks. Start getting That. Got a shit ton of extra live rock I can use. Shit ton. 3 pairs of my angels. Nice. That's awfully nice of you, man. Hey, really nice color in person too. It's crazy. I got 2, and it's a pain to keep them both fed. I need to get dithers or some sort. Yeah, I can see that. 29 gallon. That's nice. A bit deep for my lights though. These Craigslist. Nice. I like 29 gallons too. A nice planted tank that sits next to me here. I'll turn on the camera in a second. That's a 29. The one next to it over here that's kind of off camera. You can see the nerd sticker on it. That's a 29. I got another couple of 29 sitting on the floor over here. I'm all over the place. I like them. They make nice valve tanks. You know that. Think about it. I want to get a nice custom built acrylic tank for myself. I just don't know. I just want something different. Something no shape and a size nobody else has. I can't decide what the hell I want. Over the last month, they've gotten 4 tanks for a whopping $10. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know. I bought a majority of my tanks at the same time for my business, but all these here at home, I'm just going to piece together with whatever random tanks I had. And a bunch in storage too. I haven't heard of them, Ness. I'll go check them out. You said Gerber's? Write that down here. Sweet. I'll go check them out. Dayton. Okay, that's not too bad. At least it's in the state instead of fucking most of the way across the damn country like most of them are. There's a really nice vibe within the fish community hobby. It's not necessarily those in it for the money. Just love the fish we keep. It's nice when someone wants my fish. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, I would be too. I still do. People want me to come take away all their stuff. Anybody got any plans for the rest of the week? I think I got 8 or 9 appointments spread out through the rest of the week. Besides that, I just gotta tend to all those corals and stuff. Check on some tanks. That's about it. It is about it. Last 2 weeks have been pretty slow, but nice. Just wish I could stay this way for a little bit. Maybe a bit of a break. Still waiting on Steven's albino longfin pluckos to breed again. Smoking my brains out just like every other night, Pinky. Yeah, I got a really awesome. There's a picture of her on my Instagram, but I got a really awesome longfin female down here, bottom take. A nice male down there. They breed for me all the time. I just don't ever do anything about it. I don't have anywhere to take them. Giving a bunch of them away. That's about it. Get a nice like 60-40 mix of longfin. a long time. Weird. It's really brought me out of the depths of hell. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Mostly work on things here. 2 courses kill me on studies, but all good. Yeah, I understand that. At least it's all good, man. 5 minutes here, guys, just so you know. What else is on right now? Is anybody else on? Dr. Black, man, I haven't seen him in a while. So I want to hop off here. Maybe I'll go check him out. Hey, Zen. Have a good night at work, man. Be safe. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, I don't know if everybody was here when Matt did it for me, but I did get myself scheduled on the Fish Fam Outlink calendar for Sunday nights and Tuesday nights at 11:30. That's not to say I'm not going to be popping up randomly between Tuesday and Sunday. So I get pretty bored sometimes. Just so you guys know. I agree, John. I agree. Really hoping by what I'm trying to do with the reptile and fish community, like try to teach the reptile community a little bit about what the real community is. Reptile community is very split up between different people. Nothing like the fish fam, nothing like this, what we have here at all. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. It's not so much that I prefer late nights, it's just really the only time I'm absolutely free. Anytime after 7 p.m. Oh, I gotta shave in the morning. I don't want to. Yeah, in like the nerd community, they do, but I mean, most people do. Most reptile keepers don't just keep one type of reptile, so it helps. But everybody's all enclosure Nazis, husbandry Nazis. It's pretty bad. We do have our assholes at our Eduardo, we do, but nothing like the reptile hobby. It's so toxic. Most Facebook group, damn near all Facebook reptile groups are fucking the most toxic fucking groups and forums as you can think of. Then you get all these over entitled jackasses in the reptile community who are just their way or the highway and nothing in between or anything like that. It's fun. I wish for better for it. Friggin' black belt. Actually, he's going up to the top of the water and sucking in and making a little popping noise. He's funny. Try not to yawn so much on you guys. I'm starting to get tired. I agree, Diane. I don't use Facebook at all. Period. At all. Yeah, for real, Zen. You know where I'm at. If what's worse is the bioactive Nazis, man. It's not the best shit, top of the line, all natural. You're the scum of the earth. It's fucking ridiculous. Right now, I feel it. Ass. Oh man, only in certain ones, don't you know? What gets me is the assholes that swear up and down and call you an animal abuser and shit because you keep your fucking ball pythons in a snake rag. Most people don't know that these ball pythons live mm, most of their life in a fucking rat hole in Africa. So, I don't know. It's pretty nasty. Oh yeah, Zen, be safe, man. Kick some ass for me. Can't say I've ever played PUBG. Played a lot of Daisy though. A lot of Daisy. On my own server at one point. Just gonna burn out on it. All right, Zen, you have a good one. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out here too. I really appreciate it. Take some photos of the fish you have there and post them. Yeah, I can do that. Anyways, you guys have a good night. I appreciate everybody stopping in for me and chatting with me for a little bit. We're gonna start doing this every Tuesday night, I think. I'm gonna make sure. I have to watch out for Steven. I know he said something. He's got a stream late night on Tuesdays at the first week of the month. Pretty sure he said. So be watching out for that so I don't step on his toes. And I'm gonna try to make sure I don't go live until after Shanna's done with ladies' night. So, other than that, I'm gonna shoot for Tuesdays. If that somehow doesn't work out in the future, we'll switch her up a bit. Thank you, Eduardo, for being here. Same goes for you, Zen. Nice, Surf. God, Surf City. Not a problem. Good job. Take it easy, man. Eduardo. All right, guys.